Hey guys, welcome to Amy's Autopsy Report. My name's Amy. This video is going to be, made a special video since it is February 12th. It is Abraham Lincoln's birthday. And what better way to honor Mr. Lincoln than to watch some Abraham Lincoln horror? I have these two movies here. Both of these movies I've seen multiple times. This one is called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and this one was actually based on a book. I never read the book, but I did hear a lot of good things about the book. And the basic plot is that Abraham Lincoln's mother uh, ends up with this illness, and she dies in the bed when he's a kid. And so Abraham Lincoln decides that he finds out later that his mother was killed by vampires. So he decides, that he is going to try to kill these vampires that are responsible for his mother's death. And he entrusts this guy basically saves his life. He's out trying to kill this vampire, and he's just getting beat up. And so Abraham Lincoln, the guy that saves Abraham Lincoln's life, tells him he can train him to kill vampires, and that he's got to follow all these rules and everything. And so it's basically a revenge story about how Abraham Lincoln has to track down the people responsible for his mother's death and kill them. This movie was produced by Tim Burton. The director's name is Timur Bekmambetov, which I'm sure I've completely butchered. You can definitely see the Tim Burton influence in this film for sure. The effects are fun. It's got some over the top like effects and choreography, but this one is a lot of fun. So if you can find this one to stream somewhere, I think it's worth checking out. It's just something different. It's a vampire story, something different. I like when horror movies sort of like jump genres and blend in different genres. Like, who would have ever thought about Abraham Lincoln fighting vampires? Well, whoever wrote the book would. But so yeah, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, that's the first one I wanted to kind of briefly talk about. Now, the next one, these were both filmed in 2012. This next one is by The Asylum. And it was, this one's 90 minutes long, and this one here is 105 minutes long. And yeah, this one was direct to video. Abraham Lincoln versus zombies. Now, this one is taking place during the Civil War, and they discover that a bunch of the Confederate soldiers are returning to life as zombies. But in the very beginning of this one, Abraham Lincoln's mother, he has to kill her because she's tied to the bed because she's become this like rabid person who is like cannibalistic, and he has to kill his mother. And then his father commits suicide. So Abraham Lincoln is like, he knows what's up when it comes to zombies because of his childhood experience. Obviously, you can note the similarities between this film and the other film. This one, I believe, kind of fits that category of mockbuster. It's sort of like the rip-off movies of a blockbuster. So it takes place during the Civil War, and some of the soldiers discover that some of the Confederate soldiers are returning to life back from the dead. They're coming back from the dead in they're zombies, and they're like trying to kill everybody. So Abraham Lincoln has to kill zombies in this one. Now in this film, he uses a scythe or a scythe. My mom says I mispronounced that by saying scythe, but it's this big long thing that's used to be used to cut down like hay and stuff like that. One interesting thing, the actor that plays Abraham Lincoln in this film is Bill Oberst Jr., and I think he does a way better job at portraying Abraham Lincoln than this guy does. I just feel like he's a lot more authentic in the role, even though this movie is kind of a ripoff of this one in a way. Now, I don't know the actor's name offhand who played Abraham Lincoln in this film. It's this guy right here. Now, he was also good in the movie. I'm not saying he was not good. I just preferred Bill Oberst Jr.'s role as Abraham Lincoln better. So, obviously, these films are not to be taken seriously. They're good fun popcorn flicks for sure, and I think both of them are worth a one-time watch. I have a feeling most people will probably like the Vampire Hunter film better than the Asylum Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. I actually enjoy both of these a lot. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know if you've seen these flicks. They're not, like, obscure, certainly. But yeah, let me know if you've seen these flicks and what you think of them in the comments below. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you like these videos, give me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at Amy's Autopsy Report. And I will catch you guys in the next one.